Snoozing, not losing, high marks, and great expectations. All this and more as the Stafford Weekly News starts now. Welcome to the Friday, February 23rd edition of the Stafford Weekly News. I'm Randall Williams. Stafford has a new place to get breakfast. If responsible sourcing and community involvement is what you're looking for, Sean Pettit is here to introduce you to Snooze.
Snooze is a progressive breakfast but different restaurant. It's where we feature breakfast and brunch. Snooze prides ourselves on breakfast but different. So everything about the ingredients that we bring in, everything about the quality and the freshness of the product all translates to the plate. That's the key to our success. We're not getting pancake mix from a bag. We're weighing flour, we're weighing salt, we're making everything from scratch. So when you're getting a pineapple upside down pancake that's got that caramelized brown sugar and the vanilla cream and the cinnamon brown sugar or butter that goes on top, all of those things are made fresh, scratch, in-house. We use no GMO products, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial dyes, no artificial colorings. It's all very fresh. Everything that we do is very centered around responsible sourcing. So we want to make sure that everything we do, from the food that we're serving on the plate to the actions and everything that we're impacting the community, that we're leaving our planet better than when we left it before. This weekend we're doing our Friends and Family and Community Weekend with Snooze. We always partner with a nonprofit that's within 10 miles of the front door of the restaurant, so we want to make sure that we're impacting that community as best we can. So Friday we had donations that were held for a company that's a foundation within Snooze. It's called the Compassion Foundation. Compassion Foundation was started out of necessity after Hurricane Harvey. It was something that the company set up as a way to protect their snoozers and make people whole again if there were kind of any unforeseen instances. Yesterday, we received donations all day for the Candlelighters. The Candlelighters Foundation is one of the cancer organizations or associations of America. They provide financial support for families that have children seeking cancer treatment. And then today, we're partnering with a company or a nonprofit called Soul Loved. Soul Loved helps provide shoes for the homeless in the area, as well as they partner with a lot of schools in the area to provide shoes for children who are underprivileged or might have financial struggles or anything like that. So all of the proceeds and everything that we're receiving this weekend goes all to those nonprofits or goes all to that Compassion Fund. It's all about supporting the community and making as big of an impact here in Stafford as we can.
Today we're at Snooze and we are one of their charity partners, and they're doing a soft opening today benefiting our charity. In lieu of tips for the servers, they're encouraging people to give back to our charity so that we can use 100% of that money to buy new shoes for children that we serve throughout in the neighborhood all across Houston. And since our inception, we've actually been able to put new shoes, new and gently used shoes on over 20,000 homeless adults and low-income and homeless children. Most of the children that we serve have never had a new pair of shoes, have never owned a new pair of shoes. They've always been given hand-me-downs and had to wear shoes from their brothers and sisters and family members and friends. So receiving a new pair of shoes for the first time and being able to pick out those shoes at any of our events or when we deliver them to the schools is just, it's really heartwarming, and it really puts things in perspective when you see how excited a child gets over a new pair of shoes and socks.
My favorite menu item right now, I love the habanero fried rice. So what you can expect is fun vibes, great music, great food, and just all around having a great time with what we're doing. Hours of operation Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 2:30. Saturdays is 6:30 to 4, so we run a little bit longer on the weekends. We're happy to be here, we're happy to impact this community, and we're happy to provide this service any way we can.
Elite Espanol next.
You can try, but you won't find another city like Stafford, Texas.
serving our community just like you like it.
Taking care of you and your home since 1945.
We believe in STEM to learn and STEM to earn.
We're heading into college certified and career ready.
As a former student of Stafford, I take pride in keeping our classrooms safe.
We are Stafford, we are one.
In a tough year, SMSD has been hoping for some good news, and they finally got some. The STEM Magnet Academy got a high rating from an independent organization.
Stafford Municipal School District, as you know, has, and maybe some of our viewers know, has been in existence for at least over 40 plus years, and we're moving on to our 50th very soon. That's coming up. But we've continued to grow academically because that's the essence of what we do. That's our work, right? So most recently, every year we have to do testing for kids. And I know, and you know, and people who are watching know that testing is not the only thing that we do. We educate all kids to make sure they're world-class citizens in Stafford, in Texas, in the United States, and internationally. But sometimes we like the recognition that comes with what the metric is to find out how well that's done. Most recently in Houston, an independent third-party group called Children at Risk gave a ranking for the top school districts or top elementaries in the state of Texas. And Stafford Magnet Academy in Stafford was named number 3 in Fort Bend County and number 7 out of all elementaries in the entire state of Texas. Think about that. That's thousands, tens of thousands of elementaries. Number 7, Stafford Magnet Academy by Children at Risk. Now, they're a third-party group, and they've come up with their own ranking, but they've done that for years and years and years. And we're really proud of that because that's not my work, but that's the work of these kids, that's the work of those teachers, that's the work of these principals and administrators, that's the work of the school board, because they're the ones who came up with this, and the board of trustees, and that's their baby. And so now it's started to grow and it's starting to get accolades, and people are starting to see it throughout the state of Texas. So it is a big deal.
Rating as a number 7 in entire states, and I also had a chance to look at this website, show how many schools are registered for the testing. On the list for grade level 3 to 8 was 9,015 schools. So that means we are rating number 7 out of 9,015 schools at this time. We are so excited, and we were rated number 3 in Gray, Houston areas. We are really, really excited. We appreciate all the support coming from Dr. Bostic, Dr. Dubose, Dr. Amos, Dr. Perry Allen, and all the school district personnel, and all our teachers and students and parents. We could not have done this without all support. We really appreciate it. We are going to continue to be the best school in the entire Texas.
Sporting Seniors, next.
In Stafford, diversity is not just a number, it's who we are.
When you are here, you become part of the story.
You can sleep well knowing we're always on the job and looking out for you.
It's a great place for growth and opportunity.
Tradition starts here.
We teach your children and we stick around for your grandchildren.
We are one, we are Stafford.
This is the city of Stafford, and we are one.
The Houston Center for Contemporary Craft hosts exhibitions that can tend toward the unusual, and their latest turns the idea of a gallery exhibition inside out.
We are in This Side Up, which is a thematic exhibition about the
the craftsmanship that happens inside of museums. You may wonder when you go into a museum or an exhibition space how all of the art looks so pristine. It looks, you know, it's almost transcendent. It's floating on the walls, it's perfectly lit, and all of that is due to the skills and techniques of master craftsmen, preparators, art handlers, conservators, mount makers. So this exhibition is designed to visually prioritize all of that kind of invisible labor that goes into making exhibitions and museums function, and to celebrate the labor of the art handler. There are bodies of work here that were made for the exhibition. They're site-specific, and we're also premiering 3 new bodies of work in this exhibition. So the tape measuring curtain is kind of this threshold through the framing, and it's kind of meant to metaphorically take you into the behind-the-scenes spaces where all the preparators are prepping precious museum objects for view. And Willem de Haan is the artist. He's based in the Netherlands, and he's really reimagining this vital tool that is hasn't gotten its due, the tape measure, in this pretty grandiose way, but also rethinking it as a functional object. So they're auto-lock tape measures. There's 108 of them suspended from this from the infrastructure here, and you can retract them into any shapes or voids that you want. So it's a curtain that can kind of take any shape. You could even stand under it and measure yourself. So it's really humorous, but also a celebration of that kind of behind-the-scenes labor. Right next to me, this is a piece by Adam Manley. This is part of a new body of work called Quotidian Relics. This is actually the mop set from Houston Center for Contemporary Craft. It was the first acquisition he made into this kind of new meta collection. So he built this hyper-specific crate for all of the behind-the-scenes objects from museums across the country. We have tape measures from the lead preparator at the Cooper Hewitt Smithsonian Design Museum in New York that he personalized by painting them so that nobody would take his tape measure, so that he knew they were his. We also have a customized hammer from the lead preparator at the Museum of Fine Arts Boston. It's customized and shaped the shaft of it to his hand. So it's really specific to the makers who are behind the scenes, and really a celebration of their work.
If you think Legos are kid toys made so that you can step on them in the dark, well, you're right. But you're also wrong, as it's a billion-dollar industry with fans of all ages. And Roby Nathaniel visited a recent event in Houston showcasing that.
I'm here as the Derby Master here. As you can see the tracks behind us, it's a wonderful attraction to be able to get the families and the friends involved in like a fun, friendly competition environment. We give folks an opportunity to build a grid. They build their own Lego supercar on top of these grids, and then as soon as they are ready, they head to our section and we'll put some metal bases on the cars. And then we load the cars up, and then we get a chance to see which one is going to be the fastest. Whichever car hits the black strip first is what we consider to be the winner. So that's what we got going on here. We give folks an opportunity to build these cars. We're expecting about 18,000 people here this entire weekend. So it's definitely one of our bigger shows. And I'm excited to be here. As you can see, the Derby attraction is booming as usual. So it's always fun to be able to work this attraction. It's always fun to be able to put on events like this that brings families and friends together, all in one building, and also to be able to work as, in conjunction with the Legos. And it's a very prominent, one of those legacy corporations that's been around for as long as we can remember. And it's very fun to be able to do this. So we are at day one, and we're just getting things kicked off the right way.
Hi everyone, I'm a Lego mosaic artist and I'm here at BrickFest Live in Houston, Texas at NRG Center. I like to build these 6-color Lego mosaics, but then I also have relief type and multicolor like the Dr. Martin Luther King. And come on down, it's a really great time. And we've been doing this with the Houston Brick Club for about 6 years or so. So the Taylor Swift has taken about a month to do. The Gal Gadot Wonder Woman took me about 2 or 3 weeks. And surprisingly, the smaller one, the Stormtrooper, took me even longer because I had to design the mosaic and then build it, but then also add all these little Lego parts on top of it. And so that's what took me a while. And they're also rare colors. And then the Dr. Martin Luther King used to have a white background, but my oldest son asked me to add a crown on top, and then I changed the background to orange, and it looks a lot better, and it just stands out and pops out a lot more. If you're looking for a commission piece, I'm certainly open to do that. My website is bricksinasnap.com, and I'm also on Instagram at bricksinasnap.
Fort Bend Seniors does more than administer the Meals on Wheels program. Take, for instance, their annual fishing competition. Sean Pettit angles for the story.
I'd like to catch a couple. They said they put some rainbow trout in here, 30, 45 days ago. I'd like to catch a couple rainbow trout and throw them on the skillet this evening, and see what they taste like.
So we are at Jones Creek Ranch Park off of 359 in Richmond, ETJ by Foster High School. Usually the first or second Thursday in February, we have a seniors fishing tournament. We wait until February because the weather's a little bit warmer than it is in January when we stock the lake. We stock the lake with 1,200 rainbow trout, but there's also bass, catfish, perch, all kinds of fish in here. And seniors from all over Fort Bend County use Fort Bend Transit, come over here on Thursday morning from 8 to 11, and then fish for the longest fish and the most fish caught. Anything you catch, as long as it's not a duck or a turtle, we will count it. So the weather is perfect this year. We're 60 plus today, both in age and temperature, so everybody's pretty happy. So if we get some good weather next year, we'll be in good shape. Well, the oldest one just came in today, 92. So we let him drive right up to the lake to set up for sure. But anywhere between 60 to 92, no fishing license required. Just come on out and have a good time.
Well, it's kind of a surprise. I mean, I didn't know I'd be the oldest one, but I'm glad I am. If I got a chance of winning something here, we enjoy just coming out like this, and if win or lose, whatever it is, that's the way it'll be. Yeah. My son, he moved down here. Oh golly, right out of high school. He's been down here over 40 years.
I moved down here back in graduated high school in 1980 and moved down here. I've been in Fort Bend since '81. Born and raised outside, so basically anything that you can do to get outside is what I'd look forward to. We're gonna enjoy it. Get out here with Dad and see what happens.
I've only been fishing now for 65 years. So, and I'm actually a master angler and area chief with the Texas Parks and Wildlife. We're basically here to help the seniors catch fish, and we're loaning out rod and reel combos, and I'm gonna give her corn right here, marinated in cherry Kool-Aid. So, and This is what's going to catch the rainbow trout.
The people that come here, if they don't want to do fishing, they bring all of the seniors Meals on Wheels programs throughout Fort Bend County to the park. We have a large lodge, and they all play bingo in the lodge between 8 and 11. So you can either come for fishing, come for bingo, or come for both. 100% completely free. There's no cost. We just wanted to arrange it so we can make sure we catch all the trout.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the winners of our tournament. My friend Beverly here caught 2 monster perch that were probably a little bit smaller than this trophy. So congratulations, Beverly.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then my friend Tim caught the longest fish, 19 and a quarter catfish. So mark it on your calendar. We're going to do this again either the first or second week in February 2025. So we'll see you all back here in 2025 and bring some friends. We'll be here.
That's a wrap on our news for this week. Thank you for joining us. For everyone here at Stafford Weekly News, I'm Randall Williams. May all your news be good news. This program was produced on the Stafford campus of Houston Community College.